Hey there, Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. Welcome to the reading for August 15th through the 21st. This will be available to be viewed on Wednesday, before, so Wednesday the 10th, before that full moon, that full moon in Aquarius. And so this energy is really going to be kind of very useful for you to have now, so that you know how to really channel and funnel your focus to use the power of that very powerful moon that we have coming up. So let's take a look at where the moon is going to be next week and how you can best use it. The moon starts out in Aries, and you have the card of adventure. So it says, wonderful new experiences fill my life. By the time we get to Saturday the 20th, next, you've got Mars moving into your sign, Gemini. It's going to hang out there for the next 7 months. It's all about the adventure, taking the action. And so using this energy to really focus on where do you want to go, where do you want to expand, where do you want to find the wonderful new experiences in your life. So get ready. Life is about to get very adventurous for you. You have here when the moon moves into Taurus. Woo! Whoa! Okay, the moon into Taurus, you have the blue moon, once in a blue moon. You have a rare opportunity and relationship balance. The thing about that relationship balance, though, it's a fall. And this blue moon is definitely the fall energy too. And so it's like the ending of something, a phase, a stage in your relationship. It doesn't have to be the relationship, but it could be an ending of a difficult period in order to have a rebirth into a new one. It's a rare opportunity to do that. For some of you, it may be the end of a relationship. It could be business, it could be personal, but that Taurus also could be, because it's Taurus, right? Venus rules Taurus. It could be finances, it could be love, but it is an ending of a major cycle, full moon in Aquarius, an ending of a major cycle that allows you to flow easily into something new. And you have, when the moon moves into Gemini, you have the hawk. And the hawk says, pay attention, a powerful message is being communicated to you now. So over the course of this week, the 15th through the 21st, particularly once that moon moves into Gemini, it gets there at 8:06, I want to say p.m. No, a.m. 8:06 a.m. on Friday. Then that really start paying attention to what messages you are receiving, so that you can start moving in a direction that promises to be very exciting. So, okay, look, you have the Eight of Scrolls as the key to the situation, which is like the Eight of Swords, except it's not in this deck. She's trying to intuitively bring in these messages and discern and decide which one is for her. This is actually, I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of messages, and it's going to become important for you to be discerning about which ones are valid and which ones are, which one's the right one for you. Overall energy, the Seven of Spirals, that's the Seven of Wands. It is a bear. The bear, to me, the spirit has your back. So while you are standing your ground, spirit's right there with you, helping you stand your ground. It almost might be like there are lots of things flying at you, lots of ideas, lots of comments from people. It feels almost like social media energy of like so many things coming at you. There may have been a job shift or a job change. It could be a relationship change. Again, there's some kind of a major change happening here, and you're having to deal with the fallout of it. You know, like the company was bought out by a new company, and they're coming in and they're deciding who has value and who doesn't. You know, so the working relationship that you had doesn't work. The contract, something very significant is going through a major shift and change, and there's a lot of information and a lot of stuff happening. It is an opportunity for you to start a new adventure in your life. And I really want to encourage you, again, that Seven of Wands coming up is a reminder that this is over the course of 7 months that you're going to be juggling through this energy, thanks to Mars being in your sign, going forward and backwards, reworking things, discerning, deciding which is the right actions, what suits you. Your outcome card is amazing, so don't even worry about that. So here you have the Two of Pentacles. This bear, it looks like this bear here, right? This bear is cautiously trying to make its way across a chasm, an opening, a space to something new. Adventure, do it. But be discerning about when it's safe to go across or how to get there. It actually isn't that wide, but you are going to have to be balanced. You are going to have courage. And this big portal that we're sitting in right now is about courage and determination and fortitude, and nothing's going to happen very fast. So don't worry about the speed of things. Here in the area of the heart space, you've got the Hanged Man, and this is an owl, which denotes the wisdom. And actually, Athena is all about the owl, and she is enshrined with this. She's in your sign. She's in Gemini right now. So she is there helping you to unravel, to look at the puzzle a different way, to see things differently. This is a week of discerning for you, like really having discern. There's a lot of things going on that allows you to end a situation in order to move forward. You definitely have a major ending coming up, but it ends up really working out for you, I believe, from what I see here. So communication has been a problem. Communication has been an issue here. And so pay attention to the messages that are coming in, because the obstacle here, we have the Page of Spirals, Page of Wands, the Mime. So that's almost as though the message is coming in, but it's like playing what do they call that game where everybody gets together and they have to mime something out, and you have to guess what the phrase is before the time is up, and they could be demonstrating it this way and you think it's something else and you're way off track. It's that kind of energy. It's been a struggle because clear communication hasn't been happening. And so you've been left having to try to use your intuition. I have all these messages coming in, and now the communication is not clear, and I'm left having to use my magic crystal ball to figure out what the heck this all means, when it would just be lovely to have actual communication that makes sense. Because how do you transform this situation? We have the Companion, the King of Spirals, and he is sitting down and having a conversation. This means I almost think you're going to have to take the approach. You're going to have to be the one that initiates the conversation, that rare opportunity to bring things back into balance. Hey, we need to have a conversation about whatever this change is that's going on, whatever is happening here. In order to have a good, clear direction for both of us, either you and a company, you and a friend, you and a relationship partner, there's something where a conversation is dying to be had. It needs to be had in order to transform the situation. And then with that, we get the Three of Spirals, so the Three of Wands. Then you know which way to go. Then you can start looking to the future and you can start making plans. But until you get this information that's all tied up in knots or all like too much up there and not enough making sense, there's clarity. Clarity is what is definitely needed here, because in the area of where your thoughts go, I think if you take this action, you know what to do. Then we have Psyche, the world, the transformation. It transforms your world. You know which way to go on this adventure. And in your heart space, you get this divine child, the Hierophant. This is where in your heart space, you take back your power. You're not being told what to do. You become the person who is your own authority. This is about you stepping into your own authority and then interacting in the world that way, because we have the Green Man. That is the Emperor. That is the energy of growth. We have here a little wren, and there are there's 6 eggs, and there's actually 2 other little birds up there. So it's community. It's growth. The wren is a very hard-working bird, but 6. To me, it's kind of like having the 6 of Pentacles. It's like a great way to create balance that provides the opportunity for more growth and more healing and more energy exchange. I think you have to take the lead. You have to sit down and say, we need to have a conversation. Only you might want to find another way to start it, because when someone says we need to talk, I always go, ugh, right? So think about that. Gemini, you're probably better at figuring out how to communicate that in a way that is more acceptable to others, right? To find a way to start the conversation. And of course, it always works best when you ask an open-ended question. So this thing is going on, and I'm just wondering where you stand on this. What are your thoughts? Instead of telling the other person what they think and what they feel, ask the open-ended question so that they can actually answer the question, so that you can actually figure out. Because if you provide the answer, they go, oh, yeah, no, that's it. And then you're left wondering, is that really it? Or did they just say that because I said that? So if you really want clarity, ask the open question. Don't apply judgment to their answer. Just ask another question. Ask another question. And avoid saying things, well, you always do. That never works, right? That shuts the conversation down. And it feels like a very important conversation needs to be had. The messages are available, I think, if you can create the right atmosphere and dynamics in which to have this very important, life-changing, rare opportunity conversation. And remember, there are 6 eggs. It's about balance, and you have relationship balance opportunity here. So to bring everything back in, this is one of those times when, as a sign of communication, which you are, right? Gemini is the most communicative. This is a time where listening and asking good questions and listening intently, right? Pay attention. A powerful message is being communicated to you. Listening is going to be way more important than talking this week. So where can you listen just a little bit better? All right, you guys, good luck with all this. I will link here the overview for the entire week video that I just did for the week that we are currently in, the 8th through the 14th, in case you didn't see that. And I am on Facebook every day, where you can catch the different days and the energy as we work our way through it. You guys take really good care, and I'll see you back here soon.